I tried to do a nightfall earlier this morning, um, and it failed, which is okay. But then I noticed afterwards when I tried to log back in, it kept saying I couldn't. I did a speed test, said I kept failing. I had to finally end up clearing the cache on this console. Now, I'm not pointing any fingers or is this making any kind of direct accusations, but I do find it very curious that part of the reason why my Nightfall failed was that the two Xbox players I got paired with were hella griefy. Jumping in front of my grenade shots, getting in front of my kills. I mean, I'm all about teamwork and everything like that, but when you're trying to get arc effect damage done to progress your seasonal challenges, and you have to get the final blow for this, because that's the way Bungie constructs the bounties, most of them, it's a bit frustrating. I mean, I know the whole thing is to drive us towards partnering with other players to force this community upon us, but, you know, back in grade school, I didn't really get into that whole situation. Oh, God, here we go. Let's find out what we got going on. PC guys this time. Well, they're a little bit more tame. PC players seem to be a bit more into the whole, let's do this together, yeah, kind of situation. They're not as driven towards that, we got to be better than everybody else kind of situation. I don't know what it is about Xbox players. And I'm not saying it's everybody, obviously. It's not. I'm not making a generalization here. But it seems like there's more often than not in a game like Destiny or Apex Legends or Overwatch or Fortnite, when you're playing against Xbox, it's kind of like they've really got a chip on their shoulder. They got to prove something. And I don't know what the fuck the problem is with that. I don't know if it's the culture that Microsoft promotes in their games, or if it's just, I don't know. It's kind of like you ever go restaurant hopping, and you're looking at burger joints and stuff like that, and you're like, oh, this place has got really good ratings, but let's go check it out. And you walk in there, and immediately you get smacked with this vibe that is just so not you. But you're open-minded, so you sit down, you pick up a menu, you're ordering, you ask the server, what do they recommend? What's the specialty, for the day, or what's the cook's favorite thing to make? What turns out to be the customer's favorites, and they give you this shameful look like you don't know. Obviously, you're not a local, and it's that locals only attitude. I think that's what it really comes down to. There's a very strong locals-only attitude when it comes to Microsoft stuff, and I don't know why that ever is. It's like I don't experience that with any other community or culture when it comes to video gaming. I'm talking about even in board gaming. The mini guys versus the card floppers versus the token pushers. Everybody plays together. Everybody knows that this is all, a hobby, and we're all here to have fun, and it's good to exchange ideas, and it's great to share techniques and stuff like that. And it just seems like, PC people seem to be really more into that vibe than Microsoft people, Xbox people. And it's funny as hell because PC and Microsoft are basically the same fucking thing. It's just a difference in design, and it's kind of silly. But how could one be so open-minded and willing to share, and the others being so tight-fisted and just not really interested in being your friend, or at least your teammate? I don't know. Just it might be a tilt of mine, I guess. But anyway, so yeah, going to be doing some Nightfalls for a little bit. It's kind of what I've decided I'm going to do, because chasing the Titans. Whoa! I got shot at something. I got shot by something. Chasing the Titan ornament was just, yeah, that's a dream. Dreams aren't meant to be realized. They're dreams for a reason. They're supposed to be things that inspire you and move you forward. But after a while, you evolve that, and you want to make sure that you've got something else going on that makes it fun. So yeah, doing the Nightfall challenge. Doing the Xbox challenge, hey, that'd be kind of fun. I only play with Xbox gamers because I'm gonna run a fucking test here and I want to find out if my theories are true. That would be actually a good thing, you know. Can't really do that with Gambit though, because if you bail too many lobbies in Gambit or in Crucible, they put you on a cooldown, which is, I think, is kind of fucked up. Honestly, this is bad. But I got the overshield, so it would be okay. Ah! I died. Okay. Yeah, I can't be brought up anyway. Cool. Oh, I don't want to punch that. Come on. It's a charged fucking melee. You're telling me I can't fucking get any damage done with a charged fucking melee? Go fuck yourself. I think we're doing okay now. Alright, here we go. Do we have any heavy ammo over here? No?
Oh, he's okay.
Exactly. Captain, have you located those fallen? Not pressing, but I can feel them. Ripping things out.
His ghost loves him.
Whatever. I'm done. I'm over it. Yeah. Just like for a long time I was playing Elder Scrolls, and I really liked the game. I like the Elder Scrolls, believe it or not. I really do. Back before I reintroduced myself to solo RPGing. Hello? What? Oh, you were a target. I got hooked on playing Morrowind and Skyrim, and it was a lot of fun. You know, it scratched that RPG itch, but after a certain point, it just became kind of samey. You know, there wasn't much that I could do to like spice up the gameplay, so I burnt out. And then I got a PlayStation 4, and it had Killzone on it, and I got back into first-person shooters, and that was a lot of fun. I played Skyrim on the 360. Excuse me. And then, and I also played Halo. I liked Halo a lot. I liked the Bungie Studio stuff. Bungie Studios, they do a good job. There are some things that, I mean, I would be like, why wouldn't you do it this way, kind of situation, but overall, by and large, they're good games. They have a nice aesthetic. Very pretty games, which is fun. There's a web store that, and article writers that I follow, Board Game Geek is what they're called. And this morning's newsletter was all about, would you buy a board game whose artwork was generated by AI? And like I posted there, first off, calling when everybody's calling AI generated artwork is no different than me using cut-ups out of a tin to generate a plot hook, an NPC reaction, or even just a fucking narrative beat. They're not. They're computer assembled collages. That's what this so-called AI artwork is. And yeah, I know I'm splitting hairs probably here, being technical about it, but they call it AI because that looks pretty to investors. I was like, oh yeah, AI is very important. You get more. You can add an extra zero if you say something is AI powered. that is just the economics of verbiage. That's why wording is so important. Like when people ask me how long it's been since I've had a cigarette, I says I stopped smoking when I was 27. And I didn't quit. That's what I said. I don't ever tell people that I quit smoking, because that's a negative connotation. Here in America, we're not raised to be quitters. We don't give up. We don't back down. We don't quit. So it's hard for people to, say that they need to stop something when it's called quitting something. And really, it takes away your agency almost. And also, as Americans, that's something that we don't get into. Well, people in general don't like their agency removed. We like our sense of free will. We like the illusion of choice, at least. And so when you say, I'm going to quit this, it just builds that barrier against you. It's kind of like what Noom is talking about when it constructs your diet plan, or your diet plan, basically. They bring up the point that a lot of people were raised with the whole finish your plate. You have starving children in the world, and you're not going to finish your peas. What the hell's wrong with you, you heathen, you heretic, you nonconformist, thorn in society's butthole kind of situation. Ooh, I don't know where I came up with that one. That'd be fucking painful as fuck. But anyway, you pain in the ass, basically. So, yeah. So calling something an AI-driven is just instantly going to add an extra zero to that. And it's bullshit. It's really, really bullshit. So, yeah, so we were talking about, AI-designed artwork for games, and would I play one? I says, look, it doesn't matter who the fuck puts the artwork together, as long as the art ties thematically with the verbs and environment of the game that you're playing, then it all works. And that's the thing about Bungie Studios, is that their art direction totally ties with the themes, the verbs, and the environment. This is some people want to say that Destiny is a post-apocalypse survival game, and it's not. It is a post-cataclysm game, a PC game. Yeah, and that's what I'm saying, is that when you say something that's post-apocalyptic, it's implying that there was a supernatural, almost biblical kind of force that came in there, and that of course ties it straight up with the Judeo-Christian religions, and we are not supposed to be so theocentric, I guess would be the word. Theo being theology, religious kind of situation. So we're trying to be a bit more engaged with the diversity of our communities, and that's a good move. I do believe that's a good move forward. But so I call Destiny what it really is, and basically I am parroting what a promoter was going on about. When I say promoter, as in that an influencer, not really an influencer, a promoter. It was a clerk at a video game store. They were saying, Destiny's going to be it's called a persistent world, first-person shooter, looter, power fantasy. Now that last part, the power fantasy part, that was added. I can't remember who it was. I think it was either Dato or Luton, maybe it was even Cactus, which, everybody wants to say Cactus is goofy, but he's got some really good points and some relevant commentary about the nature of what the game of Destiny really is. And it's a persistent world. They got that box checked. First person, not always. I'm in third person right now, aren't I? Shooter, not always. I can punch and throw grenades, swing swords and glaives. Looter, yeah, kind of, sort of. You get stuff all the time. That happens. Let's see, do I need to worry about this? I think I've already done the challenge. Yeah, I've done the bounty challenge. This is the only one I haven't finished yet. But, yeah. I don't know where I started with this whole... Oh, yeah, talking about the communities and the drives behind players. So, absolutely stunning. I'm getting there. I'm almost there. Stun Champions. I just have to go do some Dares to Eternity to get that finished up. Here we go. This is what we're working on. Arc Vanguard. Nice. In Gambit, defeat targets with arc or stasis effects. Bonus progress for defeating guardians because, yeah, this game is basically a PvP game. That is it. The Vanguard and is here basically for people who just don't want to have to deal with in your face competition. But I mean, let's be fair. Um, Everything in this game is a competition. It's just the way it is. You can't really make it go away, but you can avoid it. You can actually define your activities in a certain way that such that you don't have to deal with it if you don't feel like it. And there's a lot of times I don't. I don't feel like it. I don't want to fucking have to like prove myself to anybody or to excuse me, deal with all the shit. I'm not here for your fragile egos. Well, maybe we'll do some Gambit. Let's see. What? How close are you to the ornament? Rank 4. You get bonus ranks on Gambit though, so that might win out just on that nature alone. Rank 10. And then hop over to the Annex. So yeah, that last not the first nightfall of the week was really suspicious, and I feel bad for that kind of because I don't like bailing out on match. Oh, I'm at maximum. Oh, that sucks. Defeat challenging enemies. As a fire team, defeat enemy guardians. Use arc abilities. Defeat blinding. That's fine. I can do that with my bombardiers. Obtain additional random bounties always. So yeah, since I decided that I wasn't going to chase the festival ornament, I have instead decided to go ahead and hunt down some other bright dust goodies. I am interested in this. I don't know if I'm going to get 3,000. I'm not going to get it because I'll run out of time before that happens. Fuck it. We'll just play a round of Gambit and I'll call it a day. We'll do that. Anyway, that's going to be me for the most part, really. I'm just going to play through this content. If you guys want to watch it, you're welcome to hang out. Otherwise, thanks for stopping by. I'm just going to interject this right now. By the time it's taken me to wait this long for the lobby to even get past, well, there we go. Got another player to play. I could have set up Fireteam, Warhammer 40k Fireteam, which is the scaled down version of Kill Team. I could have set up Godzilla Tokyo Clash from Funko Pop. I could have set up a quick dungeon dive into Ironsworn Delve. I could have set up a fucking hey, dude! I could have set up anything. I could have set up a board game already by this time and been playing by now. I don't know. I don't know. Why am I here? Fucking hey.
incoming at command.
Does it ever feel like the game is deliberately just fucking hating on you? Yeah, I don't know why. Not exactly sure what the deal is. I do honestly believe that there are very clear blocks or gaps assigned to the game, just designed to like really slow you down, try to keep you playing as long as possible. But it's kind of like, I don't know. It's like I tell people a lot of times about the things I know. I don't know enough to actually affect the repair or the replace or the solution, but I know enough to figure out what's going wrong and when I'm being bullshitted on. And yeah, a lot of times when I'm playing Gambit, especially, it just feels like I'm being bullshitted on. It's, I don't know. It's like ever since they changed it up and added the stupid compulsory emissary elimination before you could do damage to the Primeval. They got rid of Gambit Prime. I'm like, it just feels like another PvP mode. It really does, with a fucking strike boss in the end. It's just kind of bizarre. I can't believe it. I'm getting one rocket out of this, and it's. I guess I could have just taken that into a lost sector and cleaned it out. Would have been just as fast. Oh, look at that. I got 8 modes now. Woo-wee! At least that bombed his ass. Yay! More heavy ammo! What's so funny is that... Oh, fine. I'll just punch your ass. I don't care. Oh, fuck you. Yay, good job. Ugh.
Hostiles incoming at the burrow.
All right, I'm out of here. I'm not gonna do this. Laters. Thanks for stopping by.